I do not hear you. I don't know why.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you go to the hairdresser or something?
No,
Okay. Huh. Difference
no.
in light, maybe.
Well, I think it's because it's not, mostly my hair is in a ponytail and then it's flatter
Got it.
afterwards, but now I
Yeah,
just brushed it
you
and
let it free.
let it free
Nice.
till I get tired of the free hair.
Got it. So what are we talking about, Sigrid?
Um, I want to talk about enrollment.
Okay, great.
I contacted people every day for the community,
Yes,
and I had great talks with
conversation.
people. Yeah, really nice. Really, yeah. I really enjoyed myself doing it,
Yes,
but nobody is enrolling in the community, coming into the community.
yes.
So I never did it like this before. You ask a few times to get people into the community, and otherwise I feel now it's with much more energy. I feel much more connection with people I ask. So I see a difference,
Mm-hmm.
but still
Nobody's
nobody
there.
says yes. No.
Yeah, yeah,
So and the first conversation I had, I thought, wow, is this it? Okay, this is fun. This is e easy. It felt easy and everybody was engaging and nobody was shouting. And now, since 2 days, I think, I don't even get responses. So people
from
don't
the same
even
people or
react. No, other people.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah. The same people react when I reach out. If they said
yeah,
no, okay. But if they didn't said no, I'm still in conversation with them. But the people who I now reach out to just
yeah,
don't even take the time to say no or yes or sounds interesting or no.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think for me the beautiful thing that's happening is that you all got into enrolling people
Yes.
and it grows you. So I guarantee you this has a positive effect on your business as well.
Yeah, I see that. That I see. I see how I talk about. I never came from what it means to me when I
Mhm.
did it other times, and now I do. And I see also that when I get most excited is when I know something that can change for the people I'm talking to, when I can
Yeah,
create their possibility by coming
yeah,
into. So
yeah,
yeah, I see the difference,
yeah.
but something isn't matching up or something. I don't know.
Now, where do you leave in the conversation? Like how do you end the conversation with the people that are positive and they say like, great, hey, sounds good. What's the end of the conversation?
The end of the conversation mostly is that they gonna figure some things out, or they have other appointments on Thursday, gonna look into it, or they are in other training programs. I'm gonna check from okay which one they want to continue with, or
Mhm.
what was another conversation? Yeah, about money. First, need the first month of money, and but then I leave it, and the next day I get back to them. Okay,
Okay. So are you communicating that until Thursday they would need to make up their mind to be in the community?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
And then what do they say? Or
And
what did one say?
what did one say? One said, yeah, I choose the other training I'm following, other part that
Yeah.
I'm in. It's not fitting for me for this moment because the next 4 Thursdays I'm busy. But I will
Yeah.
get tomorrow. It's about starting a month later.
Yeah.
So somebody's coming to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other one just said, yeah, I have to put myself in debt. I'm not gonna do that. So I first want to make the money. She's doing things to make the money,
Okay.
but
So basically they all said no.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then who else?
People just reacted, no, I'm not interested immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just thank them and say, yeah, talk about what our connection is.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't go further if they just say no immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm thinking, yeah, I have nobody that I think that's still on the maybe list.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody
Got
said
it.
no, or not for now, or
Yeah.
whatever. No.
Now, there's something, I mean, this is particular for you. I
Mm-hmm.
think there's something you can see in that. And
Yes.
one thing about enrollment is how far do you dare to go? Now, when somebody tells me like, oh yeah, I don't know if right now is a good time or whatever, right? Most people then be like, oh yeah, I understand, da, 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 da. But if I truly have a commitment to somebody, I don't stop at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, okay, tell me, like, how's it going with your business? How are you actually doing? Okay, and now tell me why now isn't a good time? Ah, okay, interesting. Is that something you tell yourself about what needs to happen before you go for it fully all the time, or is that just now, right now? Is there any real concern that you have in joining the community? Yeah, there, I don't know, like, hey, there's no risk. You can come in. I tell you, like, it really changed my life. It really changed my business. What's there to lose? Oh, like, I don't stop at the first things they pull out of their sleeves. Oh, money, oh, time, oh, thing. If somebody really got that by investing like 250 euros a month, they could grow their business, they could double their business in a year, right? If they really got that as a possibility,
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't be worried about the 250 euros a month. But they don't get
Yeah.
that in the conversations you have. They don't see that yet, right? So there's a thing that's for you. And the thing for you is you haven't created a great listening for you with the people in your world. Now, I think you're waking up to it and you're
Mm-hmm.
more in communication anyways, but it just reflects to you how you've been creating yourself, right? Are people listening to, hey, this is Secret, she's a coach, she's transforming lives, she's going through her own journey, she's tripled her business in a year. She like, no, they don't listen to you like that, right? I don't know how they listen to you, but not like that.
I have a guess how they listen. They
Yeah,
find it really nice, enjoyable,
yeah, yeah, nice woman.
inspirational. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they react to you like to a nice woman.
Yeah.
Oh, Secret. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, it sounds interesting. Yeah, great. Yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, gonna look. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's something that I think might be worth looking into for you around sharing yourself. Because, right, social media is one way of sharing yourself, but I don't necessarily saw a lot of posts from you and your transformation, things that you're going through, things that I don't know, you started seeing. Now I saw when you were talking about the community,
Yeah.
right? Like, hey, I went through this and that. But
I normally Yeah, I normally don't post
Right.
about that. No,
You normally don't, right?
no.
No problem with that. The only thing is people then won't listen to you as if you went through those transformations. That's the thing that people really don't get about sharing. Sharing is not just, oh, I tell you how cool my life is or whatever, or like that I went through this. It's also that people then relate to you as who you are now. Otherwise, they relate to you as, I don't know, you 5 years ago, right? And you're not the same secret, but your environment doesn't know that, right?
Yes?
Because you've not been responsible for sharing yourself as that version of yourself. So that's something particular for you that I would be conscious of, because you're now getting the reaction from it, right? Yeah. I mean, for the topic of enrollment, it's really, you'll be stopped by not wanting to be hard, pushy, too much. That's like normal concerns that people have. And the degree to which you can really stand for somebody when you see a possibility, that's the degree to which you can be an asshole in the conversation and not let them escape. And people will escape all the time. They will say like, oh, right now, not right now, money, time, don't know yet, have to talk to my partner, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, what else? Yeah, really busy. They're really busy at the moment.
Yeah, somebody said I'm in music school.
Yeah, or that, right?
Yeah, music school.
Right. And I think I would say you're not necessarily free to say, oh, wow, got it. So really, you don't want to double your business. Oh, got it. So everything's going perfect with you, right? Right? I don't know if that would be your way. That would be more of my way, right? But I think there you're not free. What do you think?
Yeah, I see it where I what I do is when people come with an argument, I go in there and okay, how can you create in that way a possibility or something, but not going back to I go in their story, not going
Yeah,
back to what I'm standing for.
yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
I see
when
that.
I enrolled my brother and my dad into the forum, horrible experience. Horrible. Like I said, look, guys, if you hate me afterwards and you really think the course was shit, I paid the course. I was like, I get you in there. You come with me to the introduction session. Now, in the introduction session, they were like so judgmental with the person doing the introduction. Then they made comments about me, and in the end, I was there like I continuously. Shai was in the room. She was like so uncomfortable, and I got all of that stuff from my dad and my brother, and it took a while, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm getting all the judgment and what they don't like, and then the person's asking like, "Hey, what's keeping you from going there?" Yeah, this and that. Okay, I'm like, "Hey, we can do it like this. There's a solution." Okay. No, no, no. And in the end, my dad, like they signed up with my dad saying, come on to my brother. Let's just go so we don't have to listen to this crap anymore." Right? That was them signing up. Now, at the end of the course, my dad came to me and said, "Thank you for giving me back my life." What is one willing to go through? In the normal world, we don't want to be salesy, we don't want to be pushy, we don't want to be, I don't know, too much for anybody. But in the normal world, we also don't stand for nobody. We only try to get the status quo as the status quo is. We don't want to rock the boat, so to say. But at the same time, we know there are people in our lives that really struggle, have a hard time getting their business through, are in constant stress mode, right? We see that down the line, 15 years from now, yeah, most likely they're going to hit a wall. We see people, we even know people who are depressed. We know people who are suicidal. We know people who killed themselves. But when it comes to it, we just don't want to be uncomfortable. And that for me is something in the world of enrollment, when you get what it really means to be for someone. Yesterday, I sent a message to a client. It was uncomfortable for me, really uncomfortable. The client was basically, he was telling me, hey, we're going to continue working together sometime in the future. After he said, like, I want to continue working with you. Now, the message that I sent in the end was telling, hey, the reason why I'm still on it is not because, I don't know, there's anything wrong with you, but it's because I have this, how to say, like this enormous commitment to you actually succeeding with the thing you're wanting. And based on what we've been through, that's why I continue standing for us working together. Because the person is taking on a lot. I don't know how he'll handle it, but based on the patterns I've seen, I wouldn't bet my house on everything going well. I wouldn't. So I continue staying there and saying things that he doesn't want to hear, that I don't want to say, but I'm saying them anyways, right? And the message that I got back in the end was, hey, for now, I do my thing, and I really do appreciate and recognize that you are for me. But are we willing to go there? Or we want to stay in the realm of, hey, I just want to say it's really cool. Oh, yeah, sounds cool. Okay, cool. Gonna think about it. Great, thank you. I'm off the hook because I did it. I did my work, and they are off the hook because I bought myself some time. And that's like, I've seen people writing, it's 95%, 90% that somebody will sign up. Great. There's a world of difference between a 95 and 100%. Yeah, I can have a million 95s every day. 95s everywhere. Oh yeah, sounds amazing. Oh yeah, great. But there's something required for someone to make a commitment. And it will come out of you being committed to them. And what it looks like to be committed, I mean, for you will look differently than for me. But to me, it looked like I have somebody else right now. It's too funny, right? That person is really avoiding any confrontation or any, how to say, anything around being straight. Now I sent a message saying like, hey, are you coming or not? No answer. Okay, most people are like, but I have a commitment to this person. So I'm sending a message again. Now, today I will call and say, hello, are you reading my messages? Yeah. I'm like, come on, drop the bullshit. Tell me what's really going on. I'm not bothering you to play a game with you in the messages. I don't. I request that you come there. Why? Because I really think it would make a difference for you. And if you say you don't want that, then give it to me straight. But right now, the only thing I see is a pattern. And when you do that with me, somebody you know to be committed to you, you do it everywhere in your life. And to me, that's even more reason that you should come. Is this useful?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
What do you
because
see?
it's hitting me in my business too. Normally, I don't really have to enroll. Other people do it for me. So I just get people stand over and they're already excited. They're already into it. And yesterday I got some message from, okay, I sent you a client. Here are the contacts. Just contact her and start the program. Okay. So we just call them, ask, okay, everything clear for you? Can we book the first appointment? And now I did the same. I called. She said, yeah, no, I'm not going to do this. I was like, huh? You're not going to do this? Just said to my colleague, you were. And I didn't expect this to happen, because normally they don't do that. And I didn't. I tried, okay, where can I connect? But then I just said something like, okay, she's saying no. And now I think I'm gonna call her again because she said, yeah, I had a conversation with my employer and I'm really open with him and everything's great. And then I asked, okay, are you going back to work? Oh, that I don't know. But no, it's okay, I don't need you. She put the phone down and no. And then afterwards I thought, yeah, she isn't great, because if she was great, she was at work, she was enjoying herself, not struggling with being open. So yeah, it's the same thing that I go in conversation, but somewhere I'm not straight enough.
Yeah.
Because I didn't say to her, I don't think you're great if this is happening in your life.
Yeah.
So I see it, and in the conversations I see it indeed. First I go, and I think that my first few conversations, the first few things, it's spot on because I really feel I connect, and then they come with story, and then I just go into the story. I don't stay committed to, yeah, but that you can create. This is what I see. If you say that, yeah, maybe that's the reason why you have to be in there. But then another way.
Yeah. I mean, like if it's somebody new and they give you a no immediately, the question is if they will have any listening for you, right? And
yeah, but that's
I think there's a lot for you to gain in just simply choosing to be straight, even with somebody that you just got on the phone.
Yeah, and they said yes, because if they don't say yes, I don't get their contacts.
Yes.
So they said yes.
Yes. Yes. And at least inquiring what changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, and I see where I immediately go with them and whatever they bring up and how they can solve that or this. But that's not what is going to create their lives.
No. No, for sure.
No.
And if you get this committed to somebody, that's the important thing, I think you can say a lot.
Yeah.
Because it comes from a place, and people. I had a session yesterday with one of my clients, and he said, in the beginning, I got so angry so many times, and I felt like you were attacking me, right? And he's like, and now I'm really looking forward to the sessions because I really got when you said to me, I'm more committed to your success than you are. I got where you're coming from, right? And then you can say everything. But what usually gets in the way is our concern for ourselves and looking good. It's like we don't want to be uncomfortable and we don't want to create discomfort for somebody else. But if being nice and friendly and telling them, hey, I think would be a great idea if that would be able to change lives, hey, we would have amazing lives all over.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Yeah, and I don't even think I really believe that even in, because I don't get the feeling when you say something or do something that it isn't nice.
Yes.
I never got that feeling. The
Yes.
first being business intensive I came to, I got a lot of people saying me that I had to be ready and it's going to be straight and hard and whatever. But I didn't got that feeling.
Yeah.
Never. I never
Yeah.
got the feeling like it's hard or yeah, it isn't easy, but it's always from love.
Yes. Yes.
And that's yeah. So I'm not scared of anymore, I think, of being straight or hard. It's not just my way of being. So
I think it's just something for you to practice.
Yeah, I have to really be in every conversation. I think I lose it when I'm talking.
Yeah. It is something to practice. Like it is not the way that I had built my identity to be this way. What really soothed me was some of the way of coaching that I learned of like, hey, always the client knows the answer. You just ask questions. There is nothing like really, it's more like, can I share an observation? Yes. Okay. So here's what I see. What do you think? And that really suited my personality. But I also got at some points like, okay, there's a limit to that way of being. And with some of the people that I work with, I really didn't see it making a difference. But what I really saw making a difference is when I said, you are a manipulating asshole to one of my clients. And then he gets it. But I couldn't have said that before.
I am 20 years ago, I was really straight, really, yeah, just saying what I saw, and I talked myself out of it for 20 years.
Yeah.
I learned a different way because, yeah, it got a lot of reaction or, yeah, I got a lot of things meshed to my head.
Yeah.
And so somewhere the straightness in my coachings, mostly I do have it. I do, but that's the only place. The other things in my life, I'm mingling around it.
Yeah. I mean, look, there are places I am not that straight.
Yeah.
Because I also get like, it's not the place for it.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of learning as well. Like, and it's continuously looking. I have a group of colleagues that I meet with. And there's so much I could say about our meetings. So much. Like everybody's integrity is so important, integrity is so important. But then nobody's even telling me when they're not on the meetings. I get to see on Friday like who's gonna be here, right? But the context of the group is, hey, actually, and that's something that I spoke out. I said like, hey, this is not a professional development mastermind meeting. It's a friends meeting. And then because we treat it as a friends meeting, then to me it's a friends meeting. And since I have it as a friends meeting, it's just like, hey, when we have time, we get together on Friday and it's great. And then we hear about each other and we are as honest as people can hold it, because too honest doesn't work in the group. That's at least my experience with it. So there are different places for different things, but yeah, I think there's something you stopped being that you can get back out if you, yeah, if you really want to make a difference with people.
Yeah, and I think bringing my focus in the conversation to that and practicing that's much more. Yeah, it's gonna bring me much more, I think.
Good.
Maybe that's the reason why I went this week 3 times to the gym to speak to the gym owner, and he's never there.
Nice.
So I'm doing a lot of gym exercise.
Nice.
But
Very
maybe
good.
today he's gonna be there and I'm gonna be straight with him. Because I talk about business with him sometimes.
Yeah.
And he tells where he's struggling. So
Yeah.
so maybe this afternoon.
Maybe
then I'm back in the
or
gym.
you have some extra pounds of muscle by the end of the week.
Yeah, that's maybe possible too.
Nice.
A lot of sore muscles
Yes,
indeed.
that's for sure.
Okay, no. Thank
Good.
you.
Sigrid, have a wonderful day. I see you tomorrow. And
Yes.
yeah, anything, you can put it in the community.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.